developing over parts of central Texas and is headed our way. Jim is tracking all of it here in the First Warning Weather Center.
This is awesome. Every other day, every 2 or 3 days, it seems like we're getting a rain system in here. This particular one coming in just 2 days after the last one, and now it looks like we may have another one in here by Christmas weekend. More on that in a minute, but the first little system here is bringing some patchy light rain into the hill country area right now. It'll take a little while for the atmosphere to moisten up. Some of this may not be reaching the ground, but it certainly will later tonight. The green areas there all representing really light rain from southern parts of Llano to southern parts of Mason County and northwestern sections of Fredericksburg County. And as you can see, there's more coming up from the south, and that'll be spreading across the Austin area a little later. So our drought conditions improving a little bit every day. However, the drought dilemma here in central Texas has some communities on a timetable to run out of water. Here's what they fear. LCRA releases water from Lake Buchanan for communities along the Colorado River. The lake is already down about 23 feet from its December average. Water will continue to be moved from the dam as long as the water doesn't drop another 30 feet. The LCRA predicts that won't happen before the summer of 2013. But as KXAN's Josh Hinkle discovered, one community downstream in the Lake Travis area says it could run out of water in just 6 months if there is no flow.
This used to be Lake Travis, yeah.
Living on the lake, a dream nearly destroyed by the drought. Pat Mulligan owns one of the 250 homes in Windermere Oaks.
That's all the water that's flowing into Austin right now, right through that little gap there.
As president of the community's water supply corporation, Mulligan's had to make a $10,000 decision as he watched Lake Travis turn to a trickle.
We're building a skimmer barge and we're going to float that over the hole. And we expect to be able to continue to pump water for another 6 months.
The barge and pump they now have has only 3 feet of water left. Farther out, they've located a spot for a new barge that's 11 feet deep, with enough water to last half of next year.
So what's all this mean for this community? Try stage 3 water restrictions. That means no watering your lawns with a sprinkler and no washing your cars. And if it gets any worse and they run out of water in the lake, it goes up to stage 4. And that means trucking in water.
Certainly our concern is having enough water to supply our residents.
The water plant operator says if it comes to that point, residents will have a 2,000-gallon limit per month per customer.
Hitting our final filtration stage right here.
This time last year, the community used about 50,000 gallons a day. Now they've more than cut that usage in half.
The residents have really stepped up to the plate as far as water conservation is concerned.
I bought a lake house, not a mud house.
While Mulligan manages what water they have left, he knows the drought will likely last a lot longer, and these solutions are only temporary. In Windermere Oaks, Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.